There he is, guys. Paul McBeth. Oof. 6 out of 10. Come on. Bag on. Yep. Washed. Another one. Better. All right. Nice shot, Paul. Well, I'm here at Ed Austin Regional Park in Jacksonville, Florida. I've never filmed a vlog here. I'm actually going to be playing the Reds, and I've got my pound toolbox full of putters and mids, and it's a little bit of wind out here, but I'm really just looking for some upshot practice. But obviously Reds is like a nice fun ace run course, so I'm very excited for that. And I just pulled in the parking lot and Paul McBeth is here. It's his local course, it makes sense, but still just funny when you go to a place where you think you're gonna just be the random touring pro, and you know, Paul McBeth is here. But anyway, backhand putters, I've got some D-line P2s, D-line Rainmaker, P-line P2, and prototype P1. Those are gonna be like my dead straight and turnover shots. And I've got Ironstone P3X, C-line Tactic, a couple of Cosmic Furies, Exo Hard Tactic, S-line MD5, S-line Fiend, and then we've got Iron Samurai 3, D-line MD, Skywalker, just because we need a Skywalker ace still, and of course you gotta go with a tilt, just in case. He's throwing discs at me. They're warning shots, all right, come on. Bag on. Yep. Washed. Paul, what do you think of your new putter?
I love them.
Yeah?
I just threw them on that hole. Got
Okay.
the 30.
Is it similar to a Focus, or is it kind of small?
No, it's a lot more shallow.
Okay, yeah, and it feels like smaller bead.
Yeah, so they're the same depth as a Luna, but with a bead.
Interesting.
So I don't think there's many putters that are like that. Like most of them like add a bead to the existing disc. This we cut in a bead essentially, or added and cut in.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice. I haven't reached that point yet where I'm like that specific with depths and more of a feel and flight kind of guy still, but
yeah, we didn't. Well, I'll just say we didn't want like to have another Focus. There's a Challenger OS. Those have like small beads, but
yeah,
something different, but with a bead. So it's the same as a Luna. The top, depth, inside, the core, but it's got this bead now, which makes it significantly more overstable.
I bet. I never liked the Luna. I mean, not that I have to like it,
Well,
but
yeah,
it's like
very neutral,
very
straight.
round, you know?
Yes, very round compared to most other putters. I don't know if there's another putter that's round like a Luna.
Well, a really, really beat up P2 can kind of round off similarly.
Yes, you can definitely. Yeah,
that thing's flippy. This is like, I got this from Mike Carmen, but I'm about to head out on the Reds.
I don't think I've ever played the Reds.
I have a couple times, but I don't know. You think I can get an ace? It is a little windy. I'm not gonna throw every single one on every single hole, but.
Well, I mean, if you look at hole 9, there's the red post, there's the basket, so you should.
I should at least. I should at least get something good, but.
I think a lot of them are. It's a good mix right now, short and long.
How's your shoulder?
Feels great right now.
Okay, great,
Yeah.
great.
I just gotta warm up and cool down properly.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's more of a right now. It's more of a keeping the posture thing. Like,
yeah, I know. I have the same thing.
Sleeping.
Yep. Yeah, sleeping is a
like,
big.
We're always putting. We're like this.
Yep.
We're
Leaned
like
over
this.
and like I know. Driving is
it's
what
like-
kills me.
Yeah. Oh, it's so
Just
easy.
I'm just locked onto the steering wheel, you know.
This one here and
Yeah.
this one sitting up. Yep. So have to be cautious and conscious about every single movement right now.
Mr. Pablo.
Good seeing you. Yeah,
You too.
Sure.
Tell Hannah I said hi. All right, guys. So that was Paul McBeth. All right. Always good to run into people you haven't seen in a couple months. I haven't seen Paul since Worlds, I think, because he took the last part of the season off for the kid. And now, I'm gonna ace. Just for Paul. Shout out to Paul for just staying on that grind and building what should be like a disc golf masterpiece here in Florida. But here we go, first shot. I'm going P3X. I actually think I want the width. Probably gonna go like 3 to 5 per hole. Is that first shot ace? Oh, it's short, okay. Okay, still a little short. Oh, the wind is freaky. Oh, buddy. What? That was really good. I think we're just gonna call it there. Start the video off. I do have some bad news. Yesterday we played Bob Miller's birthday round at Trinity South. And I just went and looked in my bag and my ice clear sea line method is not in my cart. So, must have left it out there somewhere yesterday. I obviously don't remember it, but I think it was on the last hole. Because typically when I lose a disc on the last hole, I don't look back in my bag to be like, oh, what am I missing? It's like the next hole when I go to throw, I'm like, oh, I'm missing this disc, but that sucks. Hopefully it comes back. It's got my name on it. A little bit of wind, so maybe we're gonna try some sidearms, like a couple tactics, maybe an MD5. Ah, too wobbly. Okay, not the worst. Ah, see, that tactic's not as straight as my old one was. Definitely still got some beef, and this sea line one is even beefier, of course. Squeaking it. Oh, it's parked. All right, we'll try a couple turnovers. All right, so these are the beat up P2s I got from Mike Carmen. I still have not thrown them because I was too scared to throw them in the warm weather. So here they are. Let's see how we do. Oh, they're flippy, all right. Barely even threw it. Ah, overthrew it. All right, on to the next. Before we get to throwing, I would just like to clarify that if you're in need of a little practice bag like this, the pound Toolbox is good for field work, putter rounds, or actually I've been using it as kind of like an overnight bag. When I have a host and I just need like one change of clothes, I'll bring this inside as my suitcase mini. And if you are looking to buy a toolbox, my signature toolbox, as you can see, the CW patch, is still available on the Pound website, and I will definitely put a link to buy one in the description of this video. But without further ado, we are on hole 3. It's a headwind. The basket is kind of like dead straight through this field goal of trees, so it's like a late flipper. I'm probably only going to throw the MD on this hole. I just realized I'm not even on the red tee pad. Okay, we are now on the red tee pad. And this makes a lot more sense because I was thinking, wow, this one's pretty far. All right, basket straight through the trees. Let's go P3X. Little turnover. Well, it wasn't high enough for an ace, but it was a good angle. I like that one. Too wide. Hole 4. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm on standstill. Keep it simple. With my Mike Carmen P2. Please turn. All the way. Off the tree and in. No? Really? That was almost a perfect shot the whole way. No, and I pulled up on that one. Yeah. All right. P1. P1 has what it takes. It's high. Can it drop and fade? Too far. We always are looking for the Skywalker ace, and this is the Skywalker skip ace. Could do it. Ah, the dream shot. Probably will empty the bag on this hole. Also, it's not that close to the path, and that's like, I don't know, it kind of freaks me out. There's some lady huffing and puffing walking by me, and I was just, I don't know, it got in my head. But hole 5 red. This is definitely the empty the bag hole. We gotta empty the bag if it's gonna look like that. Well, if you like birdies and planes, that's it, right there. Got it. Oh no, it dropped. It dropped. All right, frustrating, but, and too high, unless that drops. Oh, what? It did drop, but it was actually short. Yep, I love it. Oh no, I'm just putting them too low. Shout out to Mike Carmen for these P2s. These things fly great. Okay, too much hyzer on that one. All right, let's switch up to the sidearm. We got Tactics, we got MD5. And that is why we're here, because that shot was unacceptable. Same with that. Man, I'm trying to play up shot and try and ace at the same time, getting in my own head. I could do it. Oi! Flip. Dang, almost. Last one. The fiend. Too low. Shame. That's a shame. All right, this is hole A, red. Very short, little hyzer bomb, shorter than hole 1. This is the perfect hole before I ace. I'd like to clarify. On the shots where you throw a bunch, if you throw it in on your 3rd, 4th, whatever try, you call it a hole-in-one. But does it go on the ace tally? The answer is no. Ace tally is only for first shots. However, it is fun to keep a tally of all your funsy aces. I do, personally, but people seem to get really upset just by the term ace being loosely used, where I tend to call a funsy ace like it's still a hole-in-one, but it's a funsy ace. Doesn't go on the count, the ace counter, but it still makes you feel good. And that's what we're here to do. All right, P3X, nice and gentle, up and in. Too far? Yeah. Oh well. I don't know. Actually, I couldn't tell. That's too straight. Way too straight. Okay. We need a little more bite. We're going MD5. I like it. Drop. Oh yeah. Like it a lot. Damn. All right, next up, I'm gonna try some turnover sidearms. Dude. Oh, jeez. Oh, I almost fell over, but it looks good. Oh, my Lord. Oh. All right, last one, I think. Sauce Doctor, MD. Not enough. Please. Yes! Yes! Hole-in-one. Not an ace on the ace count, but shout out to Mike Carmen, baby. Back to back twice or it's luck. Could do it. Ooh, inside. Only one left is a Skywalker. Might as well throw it, right? Big ol' standstill hyzer bomb. I've been practicing these a lot with this disc. Could do it. Poosh. Let's go, we got one on the board, baby. As fun as these rounds are, playing the shortest layout on a course that's relatively easy, the idea is so fun, but when you're so committed to wanting an ace, it can become not fun very fast. So just like that, we're only, 6 holes in, we've got an ace on the board. That means the rest of the round should be like a Kyle Klein Instagram montage. When it rains, it pours. And here is the aftermath. Has a short hyzer hole. All of the discs long left of the basket, but hopefully more where that came from. Let's go. All right, I just looked in my bag and I was like, I don't know. Looks like we're missing one. The ace made me completely forget about that guy right there. I'm gonna use the tripod. There you go. Thanks for the help, guys. I would just like to say shout out to Paul McBeth for believing in me, saying I can get an ace out here. So I did it just for Paul. Now we've got a nice little sidearm skipper. So I'm very excited about this. But we're gonna start with tactics. This is your typical beauty Florida golf hole with all the Spanish moss. That looks great. Ooh, sea line should beef up more than that one. No, not when you yank it. Well, that's a birdie. This is the MD5 hole for sure. Holy beef. Jeez. This is the one we really, really want. Of all the aces in the world, I want that Skywalker ace. Come on, be the one. Oh, hit the pole. It hit the pole, guys. I think I'm really digging the P1 for this turnover because of this tail end. Ooh, had the line. Lift. Oh, it hit the cage. All right, we're on hole C, and I do believe this might just be the Skywalker hole. Oh, I love it. Ah, it's gonna skip too short. It's frustrating. One of my favorite holes on the whole course, hole 6. Except from the red tee, you don't have to hit this tiny little gap that's back there. But I just ran into Griffin, who was actually one of Brad's card mates. I caddied for Brad down in St. Augustine this weekend. And Griffin played with us both rounds, and I just ran into him on hole A. And I think I may have played the holes out of order. I think you're maybe supposed to go to hole A after hole 3, not after hole 5, but I don't care. The Mike Carmen Moneymakers coming out to play again. Oh, it's so flippy. So flippy, but nice. This is the ace one right here. Off the tree. Oh, almost. Oh, right over the top. Definitely a Cosmic Fury type ace. Not when you throw it too low. Had the line. Well, my tree count is definitely low, so that's a positive. Heiser. Sooner. Nope, just right past it, chain high. All right, we are on hole 7, and it looks like it's in a weird pin right there. So I know it's gonna be tough to see, but let me get your bearings for you. Maybe you can follow along. All right. Too high. That was actually a really good line. No, too high again. Holy crap. All right, this is what I think is the shot. MD, super gentle, nose up, little snapper. No way. I hit the palms behind the basket going chain high. It's all about that. It's almost like an air bounce shot, because what I'm trying to do is it's such a sharp corner, but I need it to still have the air by the time that it's at the end of its fade. So that's why I'm throwing the understable discs nose up on a hyzer, because as they flip up, they're actually kind of like they're rising rather than crashing. And it's one of my favorite shots to throw. Those are too high though. Oh, almost got it off the tree. Wow, this one's actually a lot more fun than it looked when I walked up to it. There it is. That's the one. Oh, too high. Hole 9 is tucked behind these palms, kind of like a hyzer bomb backhand from the red here. Looks good, it's just high. Oh, dead center palm. Freaking ripped that thing. Skip. Oh. All right, time for the Skywalker. Too much air. Dang, that was lame. Hole 9. We're gonna call it here, guys. Last hole, good round. Here we go. You know what time it is. It's time to empty the bag. Woo! Like we're on a game show. Yeah, that's terrible. Drop, bro. Oh, it is. Oh, come on. Why can't you just give it to me, bro? Not that one. That one's brand new. It's flipping up. It's too far, though. Come on, drop in there. Oh, that's 2 off the top already. Oh, yeah, please. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, so much glide. Ah, loved it, though. Flip up. Flip up. Dude. Dude. Wow, the wind is weird. Please. Ugh. They're lifting, and then they drop, and then they almost ace. To the moon. Did that really just happen? What terrible wind. All right, guys, well, after a lot of throws and 1 ace on hole A, I'm gonna call it a day. And shout out to Pound for the awesome toolbox. The perfect tool for a round like this where it's just putters and mids. Don't need to carry the big Octothorpe on my bag, but glad I could showcase one of the best courses in Jacksonville on my vlog finally. Played it many times, just never ever got a camera out while I was out here. But they got this cool little Fore Palms brick, I don't know, thing, but the back holes are much longer and a much longer walk as well. This area that I just showed you here on the vlog is definitely my favorite part, but that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you liked the ace. Shout out to Paul McBeth for jumping on the vlog for a minute, and that's gonna do it. Tomorrow morning, I head to Tallahassee for the first tournament of the year. So very exciting stuff. And remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.